my privilege to invite Mr. R Jaishankar, Chairman and Managing Director of the Brigade Group, to talk about proptech for efficient planning and urban development. His commitment to quality and passion for innovation has seen Brigade Group grow from a single building, small-scale private enterprise to a diverse, multi-domain company, spreading its wings into all verticals of real estate. Under his leadership, Brigade Group has scaled new heights, and this has been recognized by many awards Brigade Group has received over the years. Mr. Jaishankar, the stage is yours.
Greetings from Brigade Group to all the participants. Thank you TIA Summit for organizing such a well thought through summit which has really been insightful to me and I am sure to the thousands of participants from across the world. I wish this summit would have been conducted physically, but due to unfortunate reasons of COVID, we have to meet like this. But thanks to technology, at least we are able to have such a wonderful gathering from across the world. I would also like to thank the Honorable Deputy Chief Minister of Karnataka, Dr. Ashok Narayan, for taking time out from a really hectic schedule to share his thoughts. While yesterday's sessions focused on sustainability, today's session focuses on an equally important aspect, use of technology for efficient urban planning and development. While we have eminent speakers and sessions on urban planning and development, I thought it would be a good idea for me to share how in the Brigade Group we have used technology over the years beyond the obvious ERP and CRM solutions to actually increase our own efficiency, productivity, cost rationalization, as also work towards improving customer satisfaction. Let me share a few anecdotes from my own experience. In 2006, we launched Brigade Gateway, South India's first fully integrated multi-use gated community of 8 million square feet. Experts told me I was making a mistake, but my gut and instinct, which we entrepreneurs always rely on, told me it was a risk worth taking. Today, there are several great data analytics companies in our country that will help us using trends and predictive mapping that validate our decisions. At Brigade REAP, you know Brigade REAP stands for Real Estate Accelerator Program. We have 3 such companies, Props AMC, CRE Metrics, and Re-Omnify, which we at Brigade use. A small example of how technology has evolved to help us take decisions. It has helped our professional team to take decisions with a greater accuracy. At Brigade Gateway, we designed a commercial building, a retail mall, a residential apartments, a 5-star hotel, a school, a hospital, and even a club. Each a unique design by itself with its own challenges. The design process took 12 months or so, and the construction work took another 5 years. To get inspired, my team and I traveled to different countries, Singapore, Hong Kong, Tokyo, and Dubai, primarily to understand the pros and cons of mixed-use development and processes, and came back richer with knowledge. Today, the internet and Google search brings all knowledge on our mobile phones. In addition to global consulting and knowledge leaders like BCG, who share learnings from across the globe digitally. This seems simple thing which we take for granted, but believe me when I tell you this in itself is invaluable. I am looking forward to hearing Neetu from BCG share her learnings in the later half of the summit. On another front, for a real estate and construction company, almost 95% of our workforce are on site. All progress was mapped from people physically transferring information from the project site to the head office using what is called in traditional terms Pavati or the paper slip method to identify both progress as also to report snags. This by itself, though useful, was both time consuming and inaccurate. Today, with the mobile phone in almost every Indian hand, using the camera of the phone, availability of the internet across our country, and through the use of AI, we can get instantaneous information from the site, as also the snags that need addressing, and more importantly, to avoid the cascading delays that can happen if unattended to. Our project heads get this report in near real time. Again, Brigade Group mentored startup called QuickSpec helped us address this. This application has helped us to save both time and money and work towards ensuring that projects are on track. We are saving at least 25% time in quality audits and rework in few cases. On the construction front itself, most of the work used to happen on site by outsourced contracting companies and heavy equipment being rented. While there were tight SLAs and we used to monitor progress, it was all based on physical observations and the paper method. Today, we are evaluating companies that are using drones and video analytic tools to map progress in real time. Technology has brought in a lot of near real time intelligence and transparency into almost every aspect of our business. Another interesting part of our business was that it was an extremely fragmented business. While our teams oversaw all of it, the design and architecture was outsourced. Materials was from third party companies. Labor contracting was another large part of the implementation process that was also outsourced. Machines were also outsourced, even landscaping to some extent. So we were trying to build what today's investors call an asset light business model. But in 2017 came a company, Katera, that works within every commercial construction marketplace using an integrated project delivery system to align with the chosen contracting method. I see Nicholas Braithwaite, who was the CTO of Katera, speaking shortly, and I'm keen to know they executed this innovative principle in an industry that for decades has not re-engineered itself. At Brigade, our ethos and core values is called QC First, standing for quality and customer centricity with a philosophy focused on fairness, innovation, social responsibility, and trust. On the innovation front, while we are innovating on our core business, we realized that we needed to do something to ensure that we accelerate the pace of adoption of technology, not just by us, but by the real estate industry at large. I must thank Nirupa for setting up Brigade Group that has spearheaded this initiative with close to 50 very promising proptech startups that are addressing critical issues ranging from alternate materials to water and waste management and also to sustainable planning, design planning to data analytics to air quality and radiation management, of also that of energy, security, legal tech to even filling potholes and so much more. My heartfelt thanks to the support and encouragement of people at this summit, my friends from the real estate and construction sector, investors, and my many congratulations to every startup in our country and from across the world who are addressing and solving real issues. A suggestion to the Honorable Deputy Chief Minister of Karnataka, the next decade must be focused on proptech. Enough has been said about edtech, fintech, health tech, and government support by way of encouraging startups to participate in the tender process, which is now completely digital, as also setting up a separate proptech vertical in Karnataka's very successful startup initiative. Elevate 100 program will go a long way to ensure both government and private sector support to a very nascent startup vertical that is now coming of age. To sum up, I would like to add that I strongly believe that every real estate and construction company across the world has no choice but to re-engineer itself and adopt technology at a far more rapid pace. In India, our industry invests least amount in technology. A report I read put the number at less than 1% of turnover, whereas the cross industry average is 3.3% and more. Labor productivity in our industry is extremely low, and I believe that with reskilling our workforce, using reskilling platforms, and a large degree of automation, we can get as efficient, if not better, than the automotive industries, where I see many similarities. If we put our minds together and we work as one, I can confidently say that we can mitigate the challenges to both the environment as also help enhance efficiency of our industry. Thank you once again for having me share my thoughts, and I wish you another day of great insights and learnings.